Hey Flosstube, I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle, and you would think by the trouble I'm having with this morning that I had never done a Flosstube video before. I am so excited that Christmas is over. Now we can just do pandemic stuff because I can't do Christmas and pandemic all at the same time, even though our Christmas was so scaled back. We took presents to my parents' house, put them on their porch, rang the doorbell, waited to see that the presents went inside, and we just socially distanced from all of our people because given the year that we are having, it was the safest thing and the sanest thing that we could do, as much as I don't like that. Christmas did not feel like Christmas, and about halfway through the day, my husband was at work and my oldest son was sleeping so he could go to work, and I managed to forget it was Christmas. I have done so little stitching since my last update. I think I've done, I did work on a new project that I'm not ready to share with you yet. I finished my yellow sock. I found the second skein of yellow yarn so I can start the second yellow sock, which I am super happy about. And I made the mistake of looking at my project tracker. This is my project tracking for the month of December. There is one X there. It has not been a productive month as far as cross stitching has gone, but I have got plans, I've got ideas for how I am going to make it better. And one of the first things I am excited about with those plans, Amy from Amityville messaged me and asked if I wanted to sell the Night Spirit Studio freebie, just one more page with her. And of course I do. That was going to be one of my mania starts, and then I ran out of time, so I'm excited about stitching it. I have plans for how I'm going to finish it that I think are going to be super duper wonderful. We're using hashtag one more page Sal. I will put that and a link to the pattern in the description below. Riolis, the company, is starting a Riolis Sal on January 13th. They won't release the rules until the 6th, but my understanding is it's you pick a Riolis kit and start it, and I have got so many Riolis kits that I am dying to start that I need to sort through and narrow the possibilities down to one. Did you see that they have got 20 new kits out? I did a video with pictures, so if you missed that and you're excited about new Riolis releases, go look at those when you get a chance. I love the castle, and the ship is on its way to me. I found a new to me YouTube channel. The artist's name is Howard Lee. He does these fabulous painted illusions where he wraps trees in clear plastic wrap and then paints them so that you can, and as he is doing it, you can see cars passing and people running behind the trees. And it looks like the tree has been cut in half and is floating in separate sections, and it's inspirational and fun, and I got a smile from it and watched some of his other videos. I'm going to link to the one that has a whole bunch of different trees without you having to watch the whole thing, but go watch them. They are fun. Joanna Campbell Slan has the 15th book in her Kiki Lonestee mysteries out. It is called Lawfully Dead, and it was just what I read it almost straight through. I think I had to stop to feed my family dinner. It was so much fun. If you have not read her mysteries, the Kiki Lonestee mysteries, Kiki owns a scrapbooking store, and she teaches classes and stumbles into murders and has to solve them, and she's got this whole complex world of friends and family and some people who aren't friends, and I love spending time with Joanna's characters. She's got a couple of other series, but this is the one I'm excited about today. Full disclosure, Joanna's a friend of mine. I bought the book on my own. She doesn't know I bought, well, she knows I bought the book because I wrote to her gushing about how much I love the book and telling you she's my friend, but if one of my friends wrote a book I didn't like, I wouldn't be gushing about it in a Flosstube video because ethics and all of that. I had so many plans for the end of the year. I was going to try to finish up the UFOs or whips that were close to finishing, and I just decided with everything else going on right now that no, that was not going to happen. if I have to be living in 2020, I'm going to work on what I want to work on when I want to work on it. And I'm just getting through each day kind of the best I can right now. I will, at some point later, figure out when I'm going to finish everything. And that's hoping there is a later, because I'm having a real hard time with the idea of I have to do this and this and that and that when the future seems really uncertain right now. So my new plan is to go through and find all of my whips and make sure I have all of the pieces and patterns and fabric. And I know I've lost one, but that was last year that I lost it, so I can't blame the pandemic. And I'm just going to kind of have everything staged and ready to go so that I can work on it. And I'm also thinking that I'm going to change my planner, because I have been carrying over for 3 years now everything that is still in progress. And I can keep doing that. I could make this thing 8 pages long if I wanted to, but I'm thinking that maybe I'm just going to write down, I'll make a master list and then add the ones that I am actively, enthusiastically working on. I got Riolis kits. I am going to show them to you film flat so that we don't have to deal with all of the glare, because Riolis and Dimensions have such shiny packaging. It is really hard to film. This one is called Samovar, and I love still lifes, and part of what I love about this one is that it's got that metallic, not metallic, it has an item that is made of metal that is stitched with the wool and acrylic threads to create kind of the look of metal. And I love that so much with the cat with gramophone that I can't wait to work on this one. And also just look at those sheer curtains and the effect, and I'm excited about this one. The next one is First Evening in Their Own Home. I love this one. It is the 6-stranded cotton anchor floss and the folds of her dress and the details of that tablecloth and the roses. It's pretty. It has a lot of unstitched space. I tend to prefer full coverage, but this is neat. And I love how lovey-dovey they look. This one is called Lejuria, and the reflections on the water and those hillsides are what sucked me into this one. Can't wait to stitch it. It is going to be hard to decide what to start for that Riolis cell. It is going to be really hard. This one is Travel Memories. It's a Dimensions Gold Petite, and actually for a Dimensions kit, this one looks easy. I'm excited to stitch it. Do I need to say that I'm excited? This one is Believe in Santa, and I don't do a tremendous lot of Christmas stitching, but it is so old-fashioned. And that sheet music in the background, that is back stitching. This is going to be a challenge that I am looking forward to, but I may stitch the other ones first. Lakeside Village, another Dimensions Gold collection. More wonderful colors and boats. If it's got water and boats, it is on my list of things I want to stitch. And in the case of Holiday Village, if it's got stonework and a bridge and a nifty looking sky, I'm a little less enthused about the Christmas tree, but you know, if I can stitch that bridge and that church and that sky, I will stitch my way through a Christmas tree. Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle. It has taken me, like I said, I think 3 times to film this. It still doesn't feel right, but it is what I can do. I'm going to get this uploaded and edited and work on pulling together my projects and see if I can make some sense out of what has become literally a tangle. I'll be back with you soon.